Hello, welcome back to my Barbie channel. This is Jazz Hands, and I am doing a special video. Well, it was going to be just my regular first video introducing the Barbie doll that I was, the first one for the first fashions that I was going to show off. And, oh geez, I need to get better framing on my camera. Anyway, it just turns out that today is March 9th, 2019, which is exactly 60 years ago to the day that the original Barbie came out at the Toy Expo. So I thought that, hey, you know, it's her birthday. She's 60 years old and looking fantastic. I would do my quick video reviewing the #1 reproduction Barbie that was released in 2009. It's kind of shocking to think that I started collecting these dolls in 2009 and this particular doll now is over 10 years old, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. This particular doll is over 10 years old. She has not had these earrings in the entire time because, as if you're a vintage collector, you know that leaving in any of these metal or brass earrings can cause green ear, where the ear turns green over time and it affects the value of the doll. It's also extremely difficult to get rid of. You have to use products like Remove Zit and then work on it endlessly trying to get the green ear removed. Anyway, so original doll. This doll is very, very close to being like the original #1, which was one of the selling points for it. It was a pink label release if they had that back then, I think. The original and this particular doll came with shoes, a iconic zebra stripe bathing suit, red lips, white irises. As you can see, the irises are white on this doll. Big poofy bangs on the original doll. The forehead, it was up much higher on the forehead, and the doll looked like it had a very high forehead. The reproduction, it was much lower earlier, and I kind of teased it up a little bit to give it a more authentic look. Golden hoop earrings, and of course her sunglasses, which I will put on so you can see what the doll looks like wearing sunglasses. If you're just joining, this is like the first video that you've seen I've done. The whole point of my channel is to show Barbie wearing accessories, wearing the items that she comes with, putting outfits on Barbie. Like, the whole point is to seeing the doll wear things and putting things on, because you can see a picture of her holding these but not one actually wearing them, and there she is wearing them like sunglasses. The original doll came with holes in her feet. I guess I'll take off one of these shoes so you can see what it looks like. This particular reproduction also comes with holes, but the original had a little metal post on the inside, and you were supposed to put those on, and then they kind of slipped into place with the Barbie pedestal stand, which the reproduction came with one. And true to the original, she fits in and then stands tall by herself. For whatever reason, that was not the way that they wanted to go. Maybe it was too expensive, I'm not sure. But they canned that, and by the second one, released later on that year, after Barbie sold hundreds of thousands of units and was recognized as very popular, despite what Mattel thought that it was not going to be a very popular item. Children back then, Ruth Handler, the creator of Barbie, realized little girls had baby dolls and they had paper dolls, and she noticed her daughter Barbara playing with the paper dolls one day, and noticed that she was giving them adult roles. Dolls previously had only been thought of as like, oh, you can train a little girl for motherhood. That's all she needs to learn. Anyway, Barbie was from Build Lily, which was the German doll that she's very similar to. She looks very similar. She doesn't have the swirl on it. She has bangs and stuff. But she was the original Build Lily in Germany, had been coming out for a few years and was sold as a novelty toy for adult men as gag gifts and stag gifts, so that they could show people and give them at parties and stuff. On a trip over there, Ruth Handler bought one for several dollars. I'm not sure how many it was. I think it was $3. Gave one to her daughter, bought another, took it back, and based the original Barbie's design on that Build Lily doll. So this is what came out of it. Essentially, this is a reproduction again, but I can't afford to get a real one, so we're kind of stuck with it. Came with one of the packets here, or the booklets. This is a reproduction booklet, as you can clearly see in the corner there. And on the very first page, it shows what you get with the original Barbie doll. But it says, basic Barbie doll fashion model set. Your Barbie doll is created of sturdy flesh tone vinyl plastic. Movable arms, legs, and head make it easy to dress Barbie in her exciting fashion model's wardrobe. Barbie doll plus striped jersey swimsuit, sunglasses, hoop earrings, and shoes, and special pedestal to keep Barbie on her feet for all fashion shows. $3. What a deal. $3 was quite a bit of money back in 1959. We were looking more at the 20 to 25 to $30 in 2019 money that would have been available. It's a lot of money for a doll. The point was to get the doll, and then the fashions themselves were very expensive. They were almost as much or more than the doll itself. A lot of people ended up getting sewing books that Mattel licensed out, and then other places like McCall's, and they created their own outfits or did patterns from their own outfits. My mother and my grandmother did outfits, and I've got a couple reproduction ones of the originals. I found the sewing patterns online and paid somebody to make them for me. I'll be showing them in a later video. It's a really exciting idea to have a new fashion for a vintage Barbie that you can't get anywhere else. Just another reiteration of what my goals are. My goal is to do 1959 to 1966. I am not a big fan of mod Barbie dolls at all. I don't like them very much. I think that they represent the trend from a beautiful, cultured, classy 50s golden era of gorgeousness that Barbie exemplifies. And they changed it over to the more, cheaper 19 pink. Everything had to be pink after that point. Just hot pink in the 80s and 90s, and I don't care for any of that. I like that the actual outfits look like something that could actually be worn. With one exception, which I have back here in the corner. This is one of the few mod ensembles that I like, and I like it more for its nostalgic value, or it's a fun outfit. It's a pair of pajamas. It's called Pajama Pal, and I think it's funny that nowadays you can go on an airplane or something and people complain about wearing pajama bottoms out in public and how it's just so low class and not cool. But I mean, back then in the 60s, you could wear a pajama suit and be out and around and lounging in a really comfortable looking outfit, and the colors are just hilarious. I mean, just look at that. I mean, can you imagine going out in public and wearing that? So this is not the kind of style that I'm interested in. I have it because I think that particular one is fun, but that's not what I'm interested in showcasing with the channel. I want to showcase the beautiful fashions that Barbie wore, the intricate details. The next video that I plan on doing will be for Cotton Casual, which I got a preview of right here. This one's in excellent condition, and not just because I restored it. I will be giving tips on how to restore a Cotton Casual outfit, especially if you've got these little faded bows. These are in excellent condition, and it was really, really easy to perk them up because they were extremely faded when I did it. But yeah, happy birthday, Barbie. It's been 60 years to this day that you debuted, and you're still looking fabulous. I hope you stay tuned for the next video. This is just an introduction to the dolls, to my channel again, give a little overview of what I hope to accomplish. I'm excited to go on this Barbie vintage collecting journey with you, the viewer. Happy birthday again, Barbie, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.